Hey guys, welcome to Fishing Lake Country. We're on Lake Gaston again, because I live on Lake Gaston. But we're going to do some fishing today for crappie. And we're going to do something a little different. It's about 4 o'clock in the evening. We know it's going to start cooling off here a little bit. We're going to fish some post-spawn crappie on deep docks. But we're going to be using jigs. These are jigs that I've tied myself, little hair jigs, if I can hold it. Little hair jigs that I've tied myself, okay? And that's what we'll be using today. I've got a few different colors of them. I got a whole box that I've tied up. We're gonna try to find out what color's gonna work the best and see if we can catch a few on bucktail hand-tied jigs here on Lake Gaston. Post-spawn crappie. My name is Dennis. Thank you for joining us. Let's go see if we can catch some crappie. I got something off this dock. Okay. It's the first one, guys. He's not a big one, but it's a fish on a little hair jig. Messed up my little hair jig, didn't he? Yeah, they after a while they wear the hair off on some of the bodies. That's a fresh one. I just tied that last night. Last night I thought, well, I'm gonna tie a couple different colors, something different. This one is gray and pink. I don't think I've ever put gray and pink together, but I thought, you know, everybody's stone white and, you know, white and chartreuse. I know this dock gets fished. I've seen the boat here. I haven't been here but once this week. I was here 4 days ago. But a lot of these places I'm fishing, people find them. They're not secret. I mean, you think you've got something that nobody else has. Well, I don't think. Usually somebody else has already fished it or found about it. But, I came down the lake a little bit ago, and I seen a boat sitting here, so I went on somewhere else. And I seen them catch a fish as I was riding by. Now what I'm doing is skipping this little, well, I'm not skipping, I'm casting under the dock. These hair jigs do not skip like a plastic bait skips. You know, plastic bait, you actually can skip them. A hair jig, when it hits the water, that's pretty well does it in. Oop, I just had one right there, guys. I just had one. So it's a couple hanging around right here. See, that was just a bad cast. That wasn't a hair jig. Oh, that was too bad casting around. It won't skip, that's what I'm telling you. You gotta cast it up over there. If it hits the water, whenever it hits the water, it's done. Boy, that's it. You know, so plastic bait, that's why a lot of people like plastic baits around dock. And those dock shooters, they call them, they skip really good because they got a big fat body. And if you want to skip on their dock, that's what you really want. These hair jigs are better for when the crappie on laydowns, open water, vertical jigging, that type of thing. But I wanted to fish them this evening, just to catch some fish off of them. If we could catch some fish on something besides plastics. Okay, that's what the whole video is about today, is catching them on something besides plastic. Let's try a different color. We're gonna try a couple of colors. That's white and gray and pink. This one I've caught fish on in another video just the other day. This one's chartreuse and white, and it's got a green body. Most of these jigs are, that was a 132nd. No, that was a 148th. This is a 164th. This is a 164th. I'm tying light jigs. There you go. The light jig skips a little better with the hair on it than the heavier ones. The main reason is I want to sink slow. I don't want a jig that goes shoo, straight to the bottom, you know. I want it to glide down like this. That gives them a chance to pick it up. That gives them a chance to think it's some kind of critter running for the bottom. See there? Had a bite right there. Messed him. Some kind of critter running for the bottom, or it gives them a chance to pick it up. You know, if you watch crappie, that's the way they are. They're not like a bass. A bass will usually attack something when he wants to. Crappie kind of goes up to it, and if you watch any underwater footage, you know what I'm saying. That is a little different critter than a bass. But I've seen a lot of bass fry today, guys. I just came out of cove here behind me fishing, and I bet I've seen 6 or 8 schools of baby bass. They're about, they gotta be newly born, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch long. They're not very big. All right, guys, I didn't even have the camera. All right, stop. He's so big I can't hold on to him. Stop, stop, stop. I didn't have the camera going for this one. I cut it off to move the boat around a little bit. He's a big one. Look how big he is. That's what you call baby. But he hit that little hair jig. This one's chartreuse and white. I used pink thread. You can see the pink thread showing right here. And I put a green body on him. They pulled that green body apart a little bit. I've caught quite a few on that one. And I'm pulling that little green body apart. But there's some crappie here. I don't know if there's any size to them or not. The hardest problem I'm having is getting up under there, under this dock. Like I say, these hair jigs don't skip good. This is easier than keep on bending over, beating the dock. It's easier to get down here. When you get old, guys, you got to do what you got to do. So you can see right here, it's 8 foot right here. It's 14 at the front of this dock, and that's why I'm fishing this dock. And I'm on the main creek. This is the main creek, Poplar Creek. This is the main creek, and this is a community hole. A lot of people fish this dock. It's not a secret dock. A lot of people know that it holds crappie this time of year. So, like I said, if you think you got a good place on the lake, there's other people probably fishing it. If you fish a lot, I'm out here. Let's see, guys. In the last 7 days, I have fished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have fished 5 days this week. I didn't fish Tuesday and Wednesday. But if you're here a lot, you'll see that that's a lot of people use the same spots you fish. Nice at all to me. Now, let's try a different color. This one is green. It's olive green with chartreuse in it. And I got a little bit of a green body on it. It's a little brightness to it. Just a couple twists of, it's called Chanel on it. Hope I pronounced that right. And this is a 1/32. See, I can get it back under there further if I get down here with it. Standing up, I can't get it back in there. All right, guys. There's something going toward the middle of the lake. Oh, here's a decent one. Here's a decent one. Now, that olive jig, that chartreuse. So I'm trying a few different colors just to see what we come up with. Look at that. Yeah, fun size. You knew I was gonna say that, didn't you? He's a fun size. Ta-da! We're going. I almost didn't touch him again. He made a circle and came back to the boat. Okay, that's on that olive and chartreuse. And I didn't put much hair on this one. Some of them I put more hair in other ones. I tied this one last night too. And I thought, I'm not gonna put as much hair on it. Sometimes I think it's too much hair. And guys, you know, if you're buying hair jigs, look at it in the water. If that tail's not coming to a point, and when you move beside the boat and stop, if that tail don't flare, thin it out a little bit. Take your pair of scissors and just thin it some. Don't shorten it, thin it. Yeah, it's like you're thinning hair. My hair takes care of itself. It does its own thinning. But yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You thin it out a little bit. Some of y'all probably got the same problem. I go to the barber shop. I say, just cut it on the sides. He said, okay, and he looks at me and grins. I said, top's taking care of itself. All right, there's one, guys. He was right at the boat. I just jerked him out of the water. Almost on the hook set. He's following me back, wasn't he? Look here. He's just a little fella. on that olive one. On the olive one. Okay guys, there's one right there. Look here. I'm really close to this dock. He hit me right at the front of the dock on that little jig. Look at that one. That's the size. I would call it eating size. I had y'all told me y'all couldn't see anything, I think. Look at that. That was white and yellow. A white and yellow's got a little flash boo in it. Let's let him go. He's a pretty fish. Now I done switched dock, as y'all can see. I had to switch docks. There was nothing but small ones there. This is the white with yellow. I got chartreuse thread on it. And he was off the front of that corner of that dock. Like I said, this is post spawn, and they're not easy to catch at times at post spawns, guys. I'm on deep docks. Let me see something. While I'm here, and I can cast better than that. There you go. You can't let that jig hit the water, the hair jig, hit the water too soon. It'll stop. It doesn't skip good at all. Oh, what we got here, guys? Oh, we got a baby. Yep. We had a baby. Have y'all seen that or not? We had a baby crappie there. Let's see what's another one in there. Guys, it's 24 foot of water right here. I said right, 24 foot. And that's the kind of thing you got to do post-spawn crappie. You've got to get where it's some deeper water. I've had 2 bites off this dock before I've ever started recording. I just kind of kicking down through these docks. I can't run the camera the whole time, guys. I'm moving the boat and doing different things, so I'm trying to find fish and then record some catches for you. What I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing. And of course I'm using these homemade jigs that a really nice looking good fisherman made. And if it's one crappie there, there's more. Alright guys, I've got one on. I can see him there. I think he would. Let's see if we can go get him. I think he's went around the dock. See him there on top? I don't have a 4-pound test, so there I see him. See him right there? He went around the post. I don't have nothing I can. Hold on a minute. I think he came loose. Let's see here. He did. I gave him slack line and he got himself loose, guys. You ever done that? He must have decided the only way he could get off was go back around that post. And bam! There he is. Oops. And then he fell off my line. I'm sorry, fish. You've had a rough life. Now he's down behind the trolling motor. Alright, I'm sorry. Now, you know what? It's been a tough evening to catch fish. I'm telling you now, the boat traffic. But you got, well, he's just a fun size. Let's get him back. He done been through enough. He done been through. He went on. You know, I throw him back like that. You ever been somewhere and watched a game commission stock trout? Let me move this rope. Then, guys, y'all know that when the game commission throws them back and puts trout in, they don't do it. They don't baby them. He came on this olive color jig and he hit it hard. That old 4-pound line is pretty tough. You'll be surprised what you can do with 4-pound test line. Let's get back in there again. I'm running out of daylight. It's 7 o'clock. I'm in 24 foot here, but y'all can you see the rocks over there? Those are natural rocks. They're not rocks that were put in. Those are natural. This is a rock bluff. I fished this right off, and there's a couple of these on this creek. This lake has quite a few. It's some over there on the main channel too. They're good for bass, crappie, you know. But again, this is post spawn. The water's done got warm. It's running about 72, 74. Depends where you're at. If you go catch crappie after the water warms up, you got to get on deeper docks, deeper structure. Docks is the easiest way to find deep crappie. And that's what my video about is today, is catching post spawn crappie on jigs, on bucktails. I tied these jigs off of bucktails and oh, I just lost one right there, guys. Had another bump. Hey guys, glad you could join us today. We caught a few crappie on jigs. I didn't put them all on film. Some of them were small. Some of them were small I put on the show too. But this is what I was using. I'm using these hand-tied jigs that I've tied. You can see I've got quite a few here. Whites and chartreuse seem to be the best, something like that. With a little gray, I had one that was white and yellow. I don't have any more, like I don't think. Like I said, here's one might be white and yellow. It's got just a little bit of yellow in it. But I just kind of tie what's on my mind. I'm sitting there tying them. I just pull out colors, and I got multiple colors, and go, hey, let's try that. And that's what I've been doing. Like I said, this one's got a little blue in it, silver, and I find out what colors work best from there on. And you can tie up anything. Here's a little roadrunner I tied up. Yeah, and I haven't been through that yet. You know how it is sometimes, they want a little bit of flash. So you can let your mind wander. I got red, white, it's all chartreuse. And look at the watercolor. It's chartreuse, it's a 1/16, got a little bit of blue in it there, a little blue flash. But I enjoy tying them. As you've seen today, I caught some fish on them. The traffic's been bad. It's a Friday afternoon. Most of the crappie I'm catching is on the main channel. The pockets, like over in here behind me, now are not quite as good because the water's up to about 72 to 74. It's varying depending upon the lake you're on. And the crappie are moving out of those pockets and they're moving on deep structure. This dock I just finished fishing here, it's 24 foot at the front of the dock. So that's what I've been looking for. If you post-spawn crappie, find deep docks, fish some of your favorite baits. I've done some other videos on baits that you can use. Pick up some boats just gonna run over me. I think they're racing. This is a little scary. Let's look at how close this boat. Look how close this boat is to me. Maybe I need to send that to the game commission. I'm gonna hook it back. Maybe I need to send that to the game commission. They were racing down this little narrow. See how narrow it is here. It's only about, it might be 75 yards wide here. Not much, it's more than that. And they were racing down this creek channel. And I thought the one was gonna run over me as it was coming at me. And guys, I'm not far from the bank. I'm not but 30 feet from the bank. But anyway, that's what you put up with when you fish on a Friday evening. I don't fish much on Friday evening. I live on the lake. It just so happened I got a job done earlier today, and I thought I'd get fish a little bit, see if I could catch some crappie. And I made my mind up, I was just going to use the jigs that I tied. And that was fun. It's fun to catch something on a jig that you tied. Guys, thanks for watching. Remember, crappie fishing, try to match the weight of what you're throwing to your line size. 2 and 4 is great if you're throwing a little stuff, and go up from there. Pick out a rod length that you like. The slower the bait falls in the water, most of the time on crappie, you're better off. I think that's the key to crappie. When your bait just goes straight to the bottom, unless you're fishing really deep, I think you get more bites on a slower jig. Thanks for watching Fishing Lake Country. Check us out again. Subscribe if you can, guys, and stick with us. We're going to keep on putting on some interesting stuff. See you next time.